What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I know what you're thinking. AJ, you're 6 minutes late. Hey, it's better late than never. I've had a lot going on today. I've been running behind, getting ready for Texas. I've got live show going on today. Had one Wednesday, got one again this coming I had one Tuesday, got one coming this Wednesday, got one today, like I said, driving to Texas, fishing in Texas, camping in Texas, working the Bassmaster Classic in Texas, then driving home from Texas, and then I got to turn around and drive to Vegas next week. It's a lot. But anyways, guys, I'm almost 100% ready to go, but we are ready to get down with the live show right now. Guys, if you're watching via YouTube or Facebook, do me a favor. If there's any way you can get this out to the masses and share it, that would do me a huge justice, a huge favor. I totally appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It would really help me out here. So without further ado, guys, everything I'm going to discuss of the special promos that I'm talking about tonight, I just listed in the chat for Facebook and for YouTube. We've got some giveaways to announce here, or we're going to have a giveaway playoff and then announce those live. And then we're going to get into what's happening on the live show as far as promotions go. But right now, guys, I just want to take a minute and say, take a look at this behind me. I have got a wall of Cask King jerseys here of people that are affiliated with Cask King. There's two that aren't. Josh Bertrand, he's just a personal friend of mine, and Dave Mullins is also just a personal friend of mine. But you know what? We've got Robert Brannett back over there. I still got to get Scott Canterbury's jersey. I still got to get Will Davis Jr.'s jersey. I still got to get Alton Jones Jr.'s jersey. So if you guys are watching, Canterbury, Alton Jones, Will Davis Jr., I got to hook it up and get a Cask King jersey to go on my wall of fame back here. But what I'm trying to get at is, first big name that we got coming in was going to be Dylan Nussbaum and Brent Chapman. And then soon Cliff Crochet followed, and then James Elam and Skeet Reese. And then, of course, we have tons of local anglers like my friend Matt Shura, Max Hernandez, and hundreds of anglers all across the country, professional anglers, making the switch to Cask King. And this has all been over the span of 12 years. 12 years Cask King has started from a garage and created a big warehouse that they've outgrown several times in New York. And now it's changed. And we're going to announce where the new warehouse is, a new warehouse leaving New York. The new headquarters to Cask King, leaving New York, and will be announced this week at the Bassmaster Classic where it's going to be, and will be our new warehouse hub as well as home base. Of course, it's staying right here in the United States, and you guys are going to be happy with where it's at. So 12 years, I've been with them since the beginning. Whew, it's been a heck of a road, guys. I mean, oh no, for reals? That's going to get old because this is a brand new camera. Because here's my old camera, and I put a brand new camera in there. I wonder if I need to update that driver. For some reason, it keeps losing that driver. So I apologize, guys, but we're back. Video's back up. I'm sorry. I bought a new camera. It's an expensive one, and apparently it's having a hard time. It's got to be something going on with my computer. So, because that was a $200 camera. Anyways, all right. So I can't blame them for leaving New York. That's funny. All right. So now, guys, again, we're going to have ourselves a good giveaway coming up here pretty soon. Do me a favor, share, like this giveaway as much as you can, or this show. Also, take a look in the comment section and make sure you're commenting. And that's how I'm going to be picking winners going into next week and stuff. That's how I always pick winners, which I have two names right here from YouTube and from Facebook. We're going to get onto here in just a second. But guys, check this out. There is a lot of cool stuff going on at Cask King right now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the good stuff happening. All right, let's see here. Let's do this one. Boom. Okay, let's refresh this page, and there it is. Look at this, guys. 2025 Carnival 12-year legacy exclusive savings. Let's jump inside and take a look. But before I do that, let me give you a shout out to the people in the comment section that have, you guys waited diligently for me to get on here, even though I was running a little bit late. Gary, always first one to jump in. Robert Green, glad to have you. Ray, thank you. Brian Neff, glad to see you. Dave Raleigh. Let's see here. Dave Raleigh, glad to have you in the house. Who else we got in here? Cast King Angler. Tex, hello. Milton Thompson. Milton's always a good dude, always jumping in, staying connected with me. We just got a lot of fun happening. Who do we got over on Facebook? Of course, we got the Justice family in the house. Steve Yeckel, what's going on? Patrick Feely, Fred Delgado, Diane Yeckel. Guys, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Do me a favor, share. And those of you watching in the rebroadcast, Jennifer Muse, I'll see you next week. You and your hubby. Getting ready to leave. I start my drive tomorrow morning. So if you guys see my white Ford pulling the purple and gray Cast King Champion, give me a honk. Give me a wave. If I get into bad weather, I'll tarp it, but I'm going to keep it untarped as long as I can. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. So, all right, guys, let's jump into it and let's take a look at some of the deals going on the website. And then we'll also talk about some of the promotions happening. So let's cruise down. We got 16 days, 7 hours, and 15 seconds. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't already noticed, the iReel 2 is on pre-sale on the website now. So if you guys haven't jumped in there, jump all over it. Get your hands on the iReel 2. Truly the world's most innovative, most technologically advanced fishing reel on the market. Hands down, nobody comes close to the technology we have in that reel coming out. You guys, iReel 1, not even worth talking about compared to iReel 2. It's not. Especially any other brand of reel on the market. It's nowhere near as close to what we've got going on with this. Okay, guys, let's take a look at some things here on this website. There's a lot of cool things going on, okay? So right now, when you take advantage of the sales going on in Cast King for our anniversary, we've got free shipping on all orders. You can't beat that. You don't have to go over $100. You can spend $50. You can spend $20. You're getting free shipping. You have free 12th anniversary gift on all orders over $200. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can earn 2 times the points during this campaign that equals back into money, okay? Now, you spend $100, you save $12. You spend $200, you save $40, okay? $59.95, you get a surprise gift, okay, for every $200. Now, let's cruise down even lower and see what else we got. We have 12 lucky winners for 12 great years. Subscribe to that and take advantage, okay? Now, there's some highly recommended series that we're going to talk about. We got the Kestrel, the Royal Legend, the Mega Jaws, and the Bait Space packages, okay? Lots of great stuff that we're talking about, and it's going to be killer setups. Look at this, guys. Look at this. All right, so let's look at it, okay? Right now, we've got the Kestrel, $119.99, okay? Let's break into that. So you can buy them, of course, on the website, or you can get them on Amazon.com. I have links posted on the Sandy Roberts is in the house. What's going on, Sandy? 610 MRA. Hello. All right. So this is the Kestrel bait caster, okay? And it's already mounted on the Kestrel finesse casting rod. So we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. $89.95 for the rod, $119.95. That's going to get you over that $200 package and get you into those free gifts and save you $40, okay? So let's keep that in mind, okay? What we have here is one of the industry's most advanced bait finesse systems, okay? This is the Carbon series. Now, when you get into the Carbon series, you're going to see that you have 2 different gear ratios, okay? Let's go ahead and click onto those. Where did they go now? Where did they go? Right here. Click on this bad baby for $119. Okay, so you've got the Gold series and you've got the Blue series. I'm showing you guys the Blue series. So let me click on that. That is a 7:5-to-1 gear ratio, and then an 8:4-to-1 gear ratio in the Gold series. This is a full carbon composite chassis and side plates. Okay, so it's going to give you supreme lightweight casting abilities. You're going to be able to fling super lightweight lures down to 1/16 of an ounce with ease. Now, we do have the Kestrel Elite series, and we'll touch on that in a minute. But this is the Kestrel, not the Elite, but the Kestrel bait finesse system. Let's say you don't want to spend over $200. Now you can spend $119, get the same performance. The only difference that you're really missing out on is a different gear ratio and you're missing out on the magnesium frame. If those two things don't bother you, you're right where you need to be. You get that 7.5 to 1 instead of a 7.4 to 1 in the magnesium. You can still get the 7.5, or you can get a super fast gear ratio in that 8.4 to 1. Still going to have amazing fish stopping, fighting power with that carbon drag system that is buttery smooth. It's awesome. None of the links are working. They should be working. I did copy them from the deal there. I apologize if they're not. Let me look at something. They should be working. If they're not working in the chat, they will be working in the description. Let me confirm that real fast. I'll go over here. Help you guys. We'll just test this because I did test them earlier. So let's click here. And then we're gonna come down to our deals here. Let's click on it. And bam, yeah, links are working in the description. So if you can't use the links live in the chat, refer back to the description. I don't know if it's something because it's live, but I just checked right now in the description. That link is absolutely working. So they're definitely working in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description. So nothing to worry about there, guys. So yeah, that's going to be your Kestrel bait finesse system. It's available in both a right hand and a left hand system. You combo that with the Kestrel rod. Now let me go ahead and pull that rod up right here. Where is she? I got a lot of links open, guys. Let's get to it. So right here. So here is the Kestrel rod. Let's share this tab right here. So what you have is a Kestrel finesse rod. And I'm going to show you guys some really neat features about this. What you have is an IM8 blank. Now, if any of you guys have the Speed Demon Pro rods, you're going to understand two connections between the two of these. They are both IM8 graphite blanks. Okay. They have a super high modulus graphite blank, carbon technology, and nano resins. Both of them do. Whether you're talking Speed Demon Pro, and we all know how amazing that Speed Demon Pro is, we also know how awesome this Kestrel is right here. Brent Chapman has been using those Speed Demon Pros since he signed with Cast King, and we took that same kind of technology and downsized it and made it even more finessable and made it into the Kestrel finesse casting rods. Okay, now let's talk about this too. So you have a high modulus carbon core, you have a high modulus carbon fiber outer layer, then you have a third layer, which is going to be a latitude carbon fiber, then a D layer, which is going to be your 45 slanted carbon fiber layer, and then an E layer, which is another 45, but it's going to be a different woven direction carbon fiber layer, and then your last high modulus carbon layer, then sealed and compressed with nano resins. Okay, now let's talk about our guides. We're talking American Tackle titanium forged guides with aluminum oxide rings. This is going to be great for like 13X and other finesse braids, or whether you're like me and you're going to be rocking a super lightweight either tripolymer or some of the new covert lines. Sneak peek, by the way, sneak peek. Anyways, then you will see these are going to work fantastic for you. Like I said, it's going to cast some amazing, amazing little tiny finesse lures down to 1/16 of an ounce, guys. Now, fighting butt with a EVA grip, and then of course split handle that's carbon fiber. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Now it is available in 2-piece rods, and there are some 1-piece models, and we'll get into that right now. So you have the 1-piece rods are sold out right now, but we do have the 3-piece and the 2-piece rods in stock. So the 6.9, when it does come back in casting, fast action light. Then you have a 7.2 medium light action. You have a 5.9 feather light. Then you also have a 6.9 and a 6.3 feather light and ultralight. Some great options when it comes to the casting series in the Kestrels. All right, let's jump over to the chat and see what you guys are doing, guys. Click on those links. Like I said, they are available in the description. So once this is over, guys, feel free to go back, go to the description of what the live show is about, and you will see those links live right there. Or you guys could jump onto Cast King's website after the live, click away, add things to the cart, maybe pre-order your iReel 2 and get things going. All right. Yes. This is a great addition right there. Oki says finesse bait casters were developed to knot bird's nests, light lures, Kestrel and Kestrel Elite. That is a great point to add. So if you think about it, wind picks up, or you got to downsize, it's super cold, whatever the story may be, these bass or these panfish or whatever you're fishing for is just not going after big lures, and you need to really downsize for whatever type of species you're going after. Sometimes a traditional bait caster will not cast that lure. It'll just bird's nest. You can't get distance, anything to that nature. Now you have some options with these finesse style bait casters that are going to allow you to truly downsize down to 1/16 of an ounce, run lighter hardware, get distance, get out there, present those baits in a different water column that the fish aren't used to seeing, but what they want to bite on, what they're more susceptible to bite on when things get tough, and they're going to get it without the headache of bird's nesting a bigger style reel. These things are super tiny. They're very lightweight. This one is 4.6 ounces, where the magnesium one is 4.4 ounces. So they are some of the world's lightest bait casters on the market. It's going to be super awesome for you guys. You're going to love it. Going to love it. All right, guys, let me go ahead and announce who is going to be our YouTube finalists for our giveaway. These are going to be our YouTube finalists, okay? So the first one is going to be that Canon camera _. So that _Canon _camera versus Robert Barnes. Okay. Robert Barnes. You know what? Let me make a banner and we'll run this thing at the bottom. We'll do that another time. We'll just keep this rolling. We got a lot to cover in a short amount of time, and I'm sure you guys don't want to be on a live show all night long, okay? So do we have, this is YouTube, do we have that Canon camera or Robert Barnes available? Do we have either of them available for the shootout to tonight's giveaway contestants? Juan Pedro, what's happening? Big Peppa, yes, tails never fails. That's right, that's right. The shallow spool definitely helps for sure. Yes, 1/16 of an ounce is super low. All right. I don't see either of them in the chat, so we're going to roll along. Still thinking about pulling the trigger on the deadbolt and a spirale. Okay, Jesse Justice, I just loaded up my deadbolts and my spirale rods. They're loaded with braid, 65-pound braid and 50-pound braid. I got frogs tied on, and I got some punch and stuff tied on. I've probably got about 6 spirale rods in the boat right now. Dude, you got to see how many rods. It's insane. But yeah, I'm looking to do some work in Texas. What are we giving away? That's a great question. That is an absolutely great question. Let's give them their choice, whether they want the line tackle bag or Hyperseal tackle boxes. Okay, some of the different Hyperseal tackle boxes. That will be this giveaway. I'll give them their choice of which one they want, whoever wins. What spirales they're using with it. So I've got the Spirale 80/20s blends, or I think 75. I have to look again. I think 70/30. But what I'm going to be doing for like the frog stuff is definitely the blend. For my punching and flipping, I've got the heavy and then extra heavy. And I'm telling you right now, those things are broomsticks when it comes to punching. One of them's got a deadbolt, and the other two have Megajaw Elites 9-1-1 on them. Then, of course, I've got some Speed Demon Pros loaded up, some flip-ins, some frog rods, and then, of course, some punching rods. And they are loaded with a combination of braids and fluoros. And, yeah, it's going to be a great time. All right. Now, here's what we got going on. We're going to do it right here. Milton and Doug, I need your help. Doug, you tell me whoever answers first between you and Milton, heads or tails, whoever answers first, and that's going to be for that Canon camera. Whoever answers first. Doug, skateboarder Doug, and Milton from Texas, Thompson, of course, the Cast Kingaholic. Who's going to be getting tails or heads? Steve, it's a good idea. I agree. Milton, what you got? Doug, what you got? Whoever answers first is going to be what side of the tail or the coin the Canon camera gets. Did Doug leave? I don't see Doug anymore. Did he go? Well, all right. Milton answered. So it's going to be heads for that Canon camera. And tails for Robert Barnes. Are you guys ready? And here we go. There's the flip. There's the toss. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know in the chat. Frogging is an absolute blast. I hear that the bass are really starting to get active right now. There was some crazy weather in Arizona. We had lots of pileups and some crazy weather over there in Texas. They had a bunch of pileups and major catastrophes. People were almost getting their boats sunk on Ray Roberts. I'm hoping tomorrow when I drive across Arizona, then New Mexico, then Texas, I don't run into any of those kind of winds. And I'm hoping when I'm on Ray Roberts, I don't have those problems either. But here we go, guys. Oh, everybody says tails never fails, and that was the case last week. But today, it is heads. So that Canon camera, you are our winner of your choice. Or actually, I'm sorry, you're not the winner. You're our finalist. My apologies. My apologies. I'm getting excited. Finalist for your choice of the Hyper Seal tackle bag or the Bait Space line bag right here. Okay. Now, here in a few minutes, we're going to pick out our YouTube finalists. Okay. We're going to announce those. So stay tuned. Let's keep rolling. When were the iReels supposed to ship out? I'm already looking at my window on delivery, man. Oh, nice. Nice. I like that, Alan. They're going to be shipping soon. We do have some supplies, limited supply. They're going to be starting to ship out, but we're waiting on more supplies. So limited ones will start making their way out here this month. And then, of course, in April, they should be coming out a lot more and so on. We will have very limited supply as they're coming out, but we are pumping them out as fast as we can. So the sooner you jump on the list there, the better. All right. So speaking of lists, we talked about the Kestrel bait finesse system. We talked about the Kestrel finesse casting rod. Let's talk about another reel that is on the list here. And it is a reel that is super popular. Now, this isn't all about bass fishing. Even though the Bassmaster Classic is, KastKing does love to get involved in a lot of other, from fly fishing to inshore to saltwater. We are definitely jumping on that ballpark. And that's the case right here. So here's another reel that I want you guys to take a look at while we're doing this promotion. It is listed in the link directly to it is listed in the comment section. This is the big dog, guys. We're talking about up to an 8,000 series manual bail monster of a beast. The Kestrel Elite saltwater spinning with an IPX6 waterproof rating. This thing is an absolute powerhouse, guys. I mean, you want to get out there and you want to catch big fish. You can talk to Milton. You can talk to a lot of other saltwater people that are all over this thing. Jimbo Keith, a lot of these guys. This thing is phenomenal. It is braid ready. It is solid aluminum construction. You have up to 30 pounds of drag on a triple disc carbon fiber drag system that flat works. And then, of course, you have that enormous powerhouse winching handle right there with that knob that is ball bearing all the way through it. This thing is super capable of amazing fish right here. Built to the gills to be heavy duty from start to finish, okay? Like I said, this thing is aluminum from your spool to your rotor to your chassis to your handle. Everything is aircraft aluminum, super just solid as can be. CNC machined aluminum spool, like I said, with the braid ready spool. Comes in a 3,000, a 4,000, a 5,000, a 6,000, and the monstrous 8,000 size reel. Guys, this thing is absolutely a powerhouse of a reel, okay? So, like I said, IPX6 rating, ultra smooth drag, up to 30 pounds of drag in like your smaller series from, let's talk about that. Sorry. From 3,000 to 5,000, you're going to start to see that 30 pounds of drag. Then as you get into your 8,000, you're going to get up to 55 pounds of drag of fish cranking power. This thing is an absolute behemoth for a lot of the different species you guys are going to target. Okay, now we're getting into the brass tacks. Price point, gear ratios, and species, okay? Like I said, 3,000, 4,000, 30-pound drag, 5,000, 6,000, 40-pound drag. and then 8,000 is at 55-pound drag. They do come with different gear ratios, okay? You're looking at 5.7 to 1 all the way through a 6,000 series, and then, of course, 4.9 to 1 in that massive 8,000 series, guys. Plus, when you add this to the cart, you can actually be eligible for a free gift of the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. That's killer. So if you guys were looking for a great saltwater reel, or if you guys are into freshwater species and you're going after monster like carp, catfish, or things to that nature, you cannot go wrong with this reel either. And you get a free Hyper Seal waterproof tackle box. Plus, that also gets you in to discounts under the promotion with that system. Matthew Addison, what's up, brother, man? Glad to have you. Glad to see it. Capstan versus Godzilla. That's a tough match. That's a tough match. I am a fan of Godzilla, though, so, I'm not going to say anything. So, guys, that is definitely a reel. If you guys are saltwater fans, jump all over that. That is listed in the description right there. So make sure you guys are checking that one out. Now, that was the Capstan Elite Saltwater Fishing. We also have another series of rods that I want to show you guys. That this is a fan favorite, and it is absolutely one that you guys adore. It's this Betty right here, and I've got it just out of reach. Okay, this guy is pretty cool. Who doesn't love? Now, see, me personally, I love purple. I built a mountain bike, nicknamed it Purple Rain because it had purple accents all over it. It was gray and purple, which is funny because my bass boat actually ended up getting wrapped gray and purple. No connection there, just happened that way. And my favorite color is purple. So this like galaxy color purple that is trimmed out on the rod, which my lighting does nothing for it. And then, of course, on this reel is absolutely beautiful. Now, I have been using this combo to drop shot with, okay? This is a drop shot series. Now, if you guys don't know this, check this out. There is, let's see here. Oh, it's on the rod. We'll get into the rod in a minute. But you have the reel available in a 1,000, a 2,000, a 3,000, and a 4,000 series system. It's a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio. It does boast carbon fiber drag. And like I said, that celestial, just like lunar style, purple, like galaxy color is just absolutely amazing. And it is a fan favorite, and it was voted by the fans. We had actually done a questionnaire out there to a lot of our fans, and they voted for this celestial color. Now, super lightweight. It is 25% lighter than most models and 20% stronger than graphite with this high carbon construction frame. So it's going to give you super strong frame, little flex, and very, very rigid ability to reel in and set the hook. Now, it is packed with precision cut digi-style gearing technology, 30% stronger, 60% lighter than the zinc alloy gears commonly found in other models. It's made of an HRB80 aerospace grade aluminum, and it is just awesome, giving you that 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, okay? Now, with almost all other Cast King spinning rods or reels, we do have this lip here. There is a machined bevel on this lip that is actually going to allow a higher smooth peeling rate. So the amount of rate that line will actually come off a lot faster with little to no friction, and let this line sing off for farther and smoother and more accurate casting distance, okay? We also have an aluminum handle with a comfort grip, kind of a EVA feel, but it's actually a TPE kind of style handle. When you first feel it, it almost feels like an EVA grip, but it's actually a TPE, which is kind of cool because you get the best of both worlds. This thing is absolutely packed, okay? So, like I said, available in 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 series, all 6.2 to 1, all 10+1 stainless shielded build ball bearings, and has a max drag of 25 pounds, okay? Super awesome. Coming in, starting at $89.99, maxing out at $92. So that's also going to get you guys right there in that ballpark of getting those discounts. Now, let's say you guys want to combine it with the rod. Easy way to do that. Cast King's got it set up. If you look, this rod right here, which is going to be, I believe, an IM7. It is an IM7 rod, and is available in several different series. Now, it has a really cool polymer style grip on it that's very similar to like the wind style grips that you see in a lot of other rods. It does have a cool Cast King grip system to it. It is a split fighting butt. It is awesome. Space is fake. Uh-oh. Flat earther. No, I'm just kidding. Just teasing. Back to the rod, guys. Let's take a look at the different actions that you have available in this in the spinning category, okay? You have this available in like a ultra light kind of system. It's fast, light, okay? Then you have a fast, medium drop shot. Then you have a medium light, which is finesse spin. And then, of course, a medium heavy, which is going to be kind of your all-around other techniques. So whether you wanted to like throw a spinnerbait, shaky head, Carolina rig a little bit, you know, some different things like that, you've definitely got that action in that medium heavy. Drop shot's going to be great. And then, of course, if you want to do some finesse ability or even some ultralight stuff, you have those two options. Coming in at 92, pegging out at 96 in that spinning system, okay? So let's go over some key features on this IM7. It is trimmed with Fuji K-series frames. These are a lot of frames seen in higher grade rods for a lot more than the price that you're seeing, okay? Awesome, awesome system here in these Fuji K-series guides. Now, again, IM7 blank, like I was telling you, it's a great system. You have the two-piece transition. Now, one cool thing I like about these rods is they're starting to come with a little paperwork right here. You see how there's a difference between the two spigot joints? You don't have to force those together. The new Cast King rods are coming with a little paper that's telling you don't shove these together. You can damage them. When they go together just like this, just snug them down. That's all you need. This guy is going to act like your favorite one-piece rod. It's a PTS system, which is power transition system, and it's going to feel like a one-piece rod. I know this from experience all the way back to the Royale Legend Pro rod, or the Royale Select rods, sorry, from that we first came out with a 24-ton system, two-piece. That was our first introduction into that spigot joint system like this, and it absolutely works. I know that myself, and Matt Rhodes, when we first tested them out, we had to look down several times and go, are we using the one-piece? Are we using the two-piece rods? I don't know what rods we're using. They flat worked fantastic. It was awesome. But the nice thing is, if you have a kayak, you want to put it behind the seat of your truck or store them anywhere easily, these two-piece rods, like I said, will break down and be that much easier to stow away. Another nice thing is being a two-piece rod, the chances of these getting broken in shipping, greatly reduced, guys. So that is the Royale Legend Pro rod. Awesome setup, right? Very awesome. All right, let's go ahead and announce our Facebook finalists, and then we will do the showdown in a few more minutes, guys. Okay, so getting into our Facebook finalists, I need to see Daniel Russell to the stage, please. Is Daniel Russell in the house? If you are, Daniel, now's your time to holla and start picking out which side of the coin you want. The next Facebook finalist that we've got in here is Joe Hutchinson. Joe Hutchinson, are you in the house tonight? Let's give him a minute, guys. While we're giving him a minute to announce themselves. Oh, let me go ahead and post these. I love it whenever you guys jump in. Steve Yeckel's already saying tails. Right here, dude, those Royale Select rods are still in my rotation. The Casting 7.2 medium heavy is one of my favorite. Dude, I'm telling you, the Royale Legend Pro bait caster, the Royale Legend Pro casting rods and spinning rods, they're fantastic. They are definitely a fan favorite by all means. Okay, I'm not seeing him in here. So, Sean, I'm going to let you pick. There you are, Doug. You finally come back to the thing I was asking for you earlier. But, Sean, you're going to pick for Daniel Russell. And let's see here. Steve Yeckel, you will pick for Joe Hutchinson. Okay? All right. Now, what's it going to be, boys? Sean, heads or tails? Whoever answers first. Steve Yeckel, heads or tails? Steve answers first with tails. All right, that just came across my feed first before he could answer. So tails is going to be for Joe Hutchinson, and heads will be for Daniel Russell. Here we go. All right, guys, in the comment section. Well, hey, you guys picked it just right. Good job, Sean and Steve Yeckel. All right, so we're going heads here. Where'd my pin go? I'm losing stuff. How am I doing that? Oh, well, I'll get a different pen. So we'll do this. Heads. for Daniel Russell, tails for Joe Hutchinson. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let me know. Let me know what it's going to be in the comments. There's the flip. Caught it. And without further ado, heads win again. So tonight, I'm telling you, it's been crazy. That's the way this is going. So we had that cannon _ camera versus Daniel Russell from Facebook. If either of you guys know these guys, hit them up and let them know. Heads has been what got them here. Will tails be what wins the actual prize for them? They are our two finalists. We'll have a showdown with them here shortly and see who's going to take home their choice of this cool bait space line tackle bag, which actually, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the bait space line tackle bag right here, or the fishing line bag. It's killer, guys. This is something I showed last week, but I want to show it again. Where are you? I've got so much stuff up here. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Yes, right there. Okay, and I've got it in front of us right here. Check this out, guys. I'm getting ready to go to Texas. I've got several different spools ready to go with me. I've got tons of different braid, got them lined up, but then I've also got my fluoros, my tripolymers, and my monos that I'm going to take with me. Yeah, tag's still on it, ladies and gentlemen, and I've got them ready to go. I've got a couple more I want to put in here. I'm still rigging rods and stuff, so I haven't completely quit messing with this one. But this is a super amazing idea in the bait space line management system, coming in at $24.95, guys. Comes in black camo, like you see here. It also comes in the khaki camo or blue camo, which I don't have on screen right now. They are cool as can be, guys. These are they're made of great construction. They do come with a shoulder strap, okay? As you can see from this example here, you can thread your line through these eyelets. And what's cool is you can actually put your actual straps. I thought I had one laying in front of me right here. I'll show you on you see the straps right here for line tension, okay? You can actually sit there and put that strap on to give you good tension. Then you'll run your tag line through the eyelet, Velcro it down. Now you can actually spool rods and keep them all taken care of on the fly in your kayak, on the bank, back of your truck, in your boat. I'm going to have this ready to go for leader lines, respooling if I have a problem in Texas, whatever it is. I've got several different options to choose from with whatever I'm going to do, from flipping, punching, Carolina rig, Texas rig, drop shot, whatever you need. If you need leaders, I've got it all set up. These bags make it so easy to take tons of different line with you from, like I said, braided line, tripolymers, fluorocarbons. It's amazing. This system is fantastic, guys, and you have a chance to win this. That Canon camera or Daniel Russell. You guys are the finalists for this. It is super awesome, guys. It is made of a water repelling fabric. It's a durable water resistant fabric right here that has a nylon oxide, PVC waterproof coating, and an EPE foam with a velvet lining. It's tear resistant, abrasion resistant, and water resistant. It does come with the shoulder strap, like I was saying. It has a lot of cool features. Instead of getting all this wadded up nasty line, it can do that. It's going to be contained within itself right there. This system is a game changer. It really is. And like you can see right here, you can easily buckle this thing to the top of one of your backpacks and keep this thing looking good. So you can double it up and buckle it in, and now you have a system to go with you, whether you're using a small sling bag or a full-size bait space tackle bags that we are offering. That is a dope system right there. I've opted to take off the shoulder strap because it's going to be in my boat, and I don't need that strap being cumbersome, but it's killer, guys. That is a great system right there to use. Absolutely fantastic. So, guys, check those out. Now, going to have to give me one or two of those. I have 3, and I've got 2 in my boat, and I'm leaving 1 open to go after my joint in Texas. Now, let's jump back over, and let's take a look again at some of the different features that are happening in the sale on Amazon or on castking.com right now. Okay, let's take a look at that again. Let me jump over here. So we just talked about this one. Did we? That one's done. This one, I believe, is done. So we'll get rid of it so we'll do some housekeeping right quick. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. Okay. Now, let's talk about the anniversary sale again. And let's do a quick rundown of what's going on in there. And then we'll give a giveaway again. So where it is, right there. All right. So let's take a look. Guys, it's not just some of the things that I'm showing you, really highlighting. You've got the Kestrel spinning reel available. You have the Kestrel Elite as part of these different sales that are happening. It is just packed, packed, packed. This is our finesse system, the way it's categorized, okay? Now let's jump into the Royale Legend series. You can have quick, easy systems to look at. Royale Legend Pro Baitcaster is definitely being profiled, as well as the Royale Legend Spinning, which we just talked about those combos. And of course, lots of the similar technology of the spinning system goes into the bait casting version, okay? Now, let's get into the Mega Jaws series, guys. Now, who out there loves the Mega Jaws series of reels, whether it's the baitcaster or the spinning system? We have several different systems available. The Mega Jaws Elite is absolutely the way to go if you guys wanted to take advantage of that Elite system, being a aircraft aluminum frame from the spinning, as well as to the bait casting. Now, in the bait casting, you have a couple different gear ratios to choose from in this system. You have a 7:2-to-1 or the 9:1-to-1. And those also feature the A and B or auto mag braking system. Now, sometimes this reel gets marketed, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, that backlashes are a thing of the past. I don't agree with that, and I'm probably going to get flack from it from different angles. It does not completely eliminate backlashes. The iReel 2 will do that for you for sure. But well, I mean, who knows? There's always that one person in the world that will somehow find a way to screw up the Titanic, that will somehow sink an unsinkable submarine, that will somehow blow up an unblow-upable system, whatever it is. It's just humans find a way. But for 99% of the public, there's no way you're going to bird's nest the iReel 2. It's designed to take that stuff away from you from most common fishing systems. If you guys want to learn how to skip, or not learn, but be able to skip, iReel 2. If you guys want to be able to launch things a million miles without any overruns, iReel 2. If you guys don't want to spend the $399 for the iReel 2, that'll get you a bunch of freebies and discounts with this sale that's happening right now, then the Mega Jaws Elite Baitcaster is definitely something to look into, okay? If you want to learn how to use a baitcaster traditionally, the right way, and be able to use it, this is a great stepping stone. You can now buy a reel, an Elite Series reel that James Elon, Ski Reese himself, Brent Chapman's got some, Cliff Crochet's got some, Matt Shura here in Arizona, and Max Hernandez, they've got them. These guys, Dylan Nussbaum's using them. These are Elite Series reels, but on training wheels. Now, if you can get a reel that will do a lot of work for you and keep you safe, then you're good to go. You're good to go. It's going to make it easier for you. You take a lot of the guesswork out of the adjustments. It will do most of it for you, but you still have to do a little bit. It's not like a Bassinator or the Speed Demon Elite, where you will easily get yourself into trouble if you don't understand how to use a true centrifugal braking system. They are the best. The Mega Jaws Elite has an auto mag adjusting centrifugal brake system that you can fine tune. Now, the Mega Jaws Baitcaster, just a standard version, not the Elite, has a scaled down version that works very similar than the auto mag system in it, but you're also going to save like $50 by doing that. But you're going to a composite graphite carbon nylon frame. Same thing in the Mega Jaws Spinning. Of course, you don't have to worry about centrifugal brake systems or anything of that nature. Just tighten down your drag and you go. You're good to go. That's available in a graphite frame. But then in the Mega Jaws Elite Spinning, now you are talking a buttery smooth, finessable drop shot weapon. I'm telling you, or Ned rig or whatever you want to do. This thing is superb. So that is the Mega Jaws family. It is fantastic. Check those out. But if you wanted to look and see what else is going on, jump in here and take a look. Of course, you have the MG12 Zepp in this lineup. You got the Kestrel Elite in this lineup. You got the Capstan Elite High Speed. Those are all still in this lineup. You want to see more? Well, then click on more, guys, and it opens up to a wide variety of everything you guys could jump into that will get you into those discounts that you're after, guys. So I definitely suggest jump to the website and checking that out. So, all right, we're narrowing it down. We're almost done here, guys. Stay with me. Here is some of the things that we are going to be giving away tonight. They'll get their choice. They already have their choice in the bait space line compartment organizer, but you also will have your choice in the I don't know if you guys hear that. That is my tungsten box. Or you have the Hyper Seal tackle boxes, guys. Now, as you guys can see right here, I've got this set up with some of my go-to craws, and I'm going to show you what some of my go-to craws are. If you guys have been following me over the last month, I'm going to show you what I've been catching a ton of fish on my secret lake, and it's this guy right here. That guy. If you know what it is, if you know who makes it, you have to separate these appendages. It comes in several different colors. This is the brie. When you light it up, it goes from green to like an orangish red when it hits certain lights. Red and black flake, that's what I've been lighting them up on as well. And then, of course, your standard like green pumpkin color too. These are my go-to. If I'm not throwing a Christie critter or a brush hog or a Christie craw, I'll throw this before I throw the Christie craw. But don't get me wrong, I've got Christie craws right here too. Like I've got them right there. They're my go-to craws. But I'll go with these brands before you know it. What do we see? Who is it? Is it X Zone? It is not, although X Zones are in there. Okay? It's in there. So let me know if you guys know what it is. So far, you guys haven't had it, haven't seen it yet, but it's fantastic. But yeah, so you can do soft plastics, okay? You can organize all your soft plastics in these waterproof Hyper Seal boxes. And as you can tell, you can fit a lot of different plastics in there, okay? But it also works fantastic. Also available in gray, okay, guys? Those just launched in gray. I've got my craws. I've got lizards. I've got worms. I've also got terminal tackle. Now, this is all tungsten, guys, from 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce. I got drop shot weights. This thing weighs a metric ton right now. So would I guess that this thing's going to be waterproof and floats like these two will? No, it won't, because it outweighs its waterproof capacity. You still have a big ship, and you can overload it and sink that thing. That's the same thing with this. It is overloaded with tungsten, or if you want to put lead in there, it can be overloaded. Don't expect those to float. But just about everything else, like this box of lipless crankbaits, and as you guys can tell, I've got it absolutely loaded with lipless crankbaits right here, guys. If you go pop my compartments open on my bass boat right now, any compartment that I am not storing rods in has Hyper Seal tackle boxes. I've pretty much converted like 95% of all my tackle boxes to these and still converting. I got tons of them, okay? Now, you can get these in a combo of a 3600 series, like you see in my tungsten, or this empty black and gray, or the 3700 series. So you guys can see the difference in the two sizes. It's like your traditional style, for lack of better terms, plain old boxes, okay? 3600, 3700 series. You can buy a 2 kit where you get one 3600 or one 3700, or you can buy two 3600s or two 3700s, or in singles, okay? They also have the 3 kits. Now, I'm going to be talking about these kits next week, but we now feature empty compartment ones that are super deep. So you have a 3700 blank deep, okay, with no compartments. You can throw all kinds of stuff in there. Giant swim baits, glide baits, whatever you feel like putting in these things, you can do it. That's part of the sale. Same thing with the 2-pack of the 3700s. Then you have the deep 3700s with compartments. These things are cool as can be, and I'm going to be showing you those next week, live show from Lake Ray Roberts. But they are part of this special, so definitely check those out, guys. But again, like I said, available on one 3600 and 3700, two 3600s, two 3700s, or you can buy them in singles, okay? Jump on that, add it to the cart. Waterproof technology. You do have a ruler on the top. They are super cool systems, guys. You'll absolutely love them. Love them. Anybody got them? Anybody got those? Ooh, those are fancy. I absolutely agree. And actually, you know what? I want to scroll back up to see if anybody guessed what those were. Strike King? Nope, 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 nope. Not Strike King. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. They're Berkeley. They're the Berkeley Chigger Craw with crazy leg and appendage antennas, okay? Yep. Yep, Chigger Craw. There you go, my man. You got it. Chigger Craw. You said it right as I said it. You are the man. So, all right. Now, let's go to it. All right. I just started phasing out all of my old Plano and Flambeau 37s to these. Dude, and they're fantastic. And for the price, okay, let's look at this. One 3700 series box is $26 or $16, okay? For one. 16 bucks. You go to Wally World or some of these other ones and you look at the Plano style that is in a similar design to this, and it's over 20 bucks. It's well over 20 bucks. So unless you find it on some crazy sale, I haven't seen them under $20. And these are just as good, if not better. And now being offered in that deep compartment stands apart. Awesome stuff. Okay. Now let's talk about another great thing to get into, and then we'll get into that giveaway here in just a second. Okay. I know it's a UV craw of some kind. It's the Chigger Craw. Yeah, and oh yeah, and these, I'm not going to say the brand, but they aren't cheap. No, they are not. And a lot of other brands that are out there that are like these Hypersil boxes are just inflated in price. They're super expensive. Kill yourself, knock yourself out. If that's what you want, more power to you. But you can definitely save some money and get the exact same quality product in these Hypersil boxes. Okay, now check this out, guys. We have the Brutus foldable extendable net right here. We actually won a best of show on this, okay, with that hook system. Now, if you guys are looking for the PVC net or the silicone net, so a lot of like salmon and trout fishermen and things of that nature are going to jump all over this system. It will fold down into a super small system down to about 15 inches. It'll collapse down to 7, 12, and 15. It's telescopic. You can get up into 10, 16, and 20. And then, of course, like the extendable ones, you're looking at 17, 18, and 19. And then, of course, the big dog, which is out of stock right now, hopefully it comes back in, you're looking at 18, 20, and 19. They do come in combos with the fish net as well as the controller and the hook remover. The controller is basically going to be your lip grip pliers. And then, of course, your hook remover right there, guys. Super affordable prices coming in at $44.95 for that silicone. Say you want the PVC net. That's going to drop you down $35.99. They are awesome, awesome systems. Now, this system right here is one to get in the PVC net. This guy is your big dog. It's going to net most of your big bass and some of your big saltwater species. It is the way to go. We've won best of shows on these nets, guys, especially the one with the cool little dock grabber hook on it, guys. So jump on that. Add that to cart. When you get into the silicone net, that's going to be more fish friendly, a lot easier on them, and it is a super cool construction on that silicone net. So Jenica Best, glad to have you in the house. Haven't seen you in a while. Just got a net a while ago for our kayaks. Yeah, girl, that's the way to do it. Jump all over that. Those are sweet. If you need any more, we've got you covered. Freddie Delgado, glad to see you, brother. You know what? I wish they would have made these boxes 12 years ago as well. I do. But you know what? It took us 12 years to come to fruition with this. We started off making fishing line. Now we're making everything. It's incredible. And we keep growing as the industry grows. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and stop sharing the screen for a minute, and let's move in to the giveaway countdown, okay? Here we go. So if you guys didn't know, Paula Jones, glad to see you in the house. Nathan Bell, thank you for jumping in. Who else we got in here? Vox Guitars, you know I love you, brother. Guys, thank you for hanging with me. Do me a favor, if you guys are watching this live or in the rebroadcast, share this in any way possible from YouTube to Facebook. Share this to Facebook groups. That's how I get the most love out there. And then, of course, as I get the most love, Rashawn Hunt, what up, brother? Hope to see you next week. But anyways, share, guys, especially Facebook groups. That's going to do me the best. Yeah, Jose, Brutus Nets. Jose knows. Jose's out there Ned rigging like crazy and just whacking them and landing them on his Brutus Nets. All right, guys. Anyways, here we go again. Countdown to the finalist giveaways right here. And like I said, they're going to be able to take a pick whether they want a 3600 series Hyper Seal or 3700 series, or even a 2-pack. I'll allow you a 2-pack if you decide to do that. Or the new bait space line system holders, the bags that will actually hold your different types of braids, fluorocarbons, tripolymers, you name it, it's got it. So our finalists were, if they got into the house, let me know now. I need an iReel too, Jose. You hear that, Jose? I do too. Me and Rashawn are mad at you because I didn't get an iReel 2. Not yet. I didn't get one to test out. Rashawn didn't get one to test out. Didn't get it. Just didn't get it. Hope to get mine next week. I really hope I come home. I seriously hope I come home from Texas with an iReel 2 because the thing is just legit. Jose, I have a demand for you. In the comment section, tell the people what you think of your iReel 2. Jose's got one. He's been doing some fishing with it, and he loves it. I'll tell you that much. But Jose can tell you how much better or how awesome it is. All right, so here we go. That _Canon _camera versus Daniel Russell. Here we go. So let's see here. Doug, since you're back in the house, and Rashawn, since you're in the house, first one to answer that Canon camera, Doug, that's you. And for Rashawn, you're going to be Daniel Russell. Heads or tails? Who's it going to be? Doug, you're that Canon. Heads or tails? Rashawn, you're Daniel Russell. Who's it going to be? JC Castaneda is saying tails. What's up, JC? Glad to see you in the house, brother, man. Hope you're doing well. Rashawn says tails. So tails for Daniel Russell. Now, mind you, heads is what's got both of these guys here. Heads is what got both of these guys into the contestants. So Daniel Russell coming in via Facebook, that Canon camera coming in versus via YouTube. So here we go, guys. We got heads, we got tails. Tails for Daniel Russell, heads for that Canon camera. That Canon camera is heads going to prevail for you once again, or is tails that never fails, which failed twice already tonight. Is it going to come through and put Daniel Russell away with his pick of what he wants? Here we go. Guys, let me know in the comment section where you're coming from, where you're at in the United States watching, and let me know whether you think it's heads or tails for the money. Steve Yeckel says, but tails fails. Steve Nunn says tails. I'm sticking with heads, says Sean. Brandon Johnson says heads. All right, here we go, guys. There's the flip. There's the hand. All right, what's it going to be? Like I said, tails is for Daniel Russell, even though heads got him here. Tails for Daniel Russell, even though heads got him here, and heads for that Canon camera. Heads got them both here. Is tails going to prevail for Daniel Russell, or is heads going to stay true? Here we go. Dude, it's a clean sweep tonight, guys. Heads won it all. You guys always say tails never fails. Tails couldn't do diddly squat tonight. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get it done. So it was heads again. So that Canon camera with heads is our winner. That Canon camera, you have 30 days from this video to reach out to me via Facebook Messenger. Do me a favor. Once you do that, make sure you've logged into your YouTube page. Take a screenshot of your login so I can make sure you are you and not anybody else faking to be you. Jose's like, what? But do me a favor. Take that screenshot of your login. Once you've logged into your YouTube page, screenshot it, send it to me via Facebook Messenger, and you, once it's confirmed, have your choice of the bait space line organizer, which will also help you spool things, or whether you want to take advantage of the Hyper Seal tackle box systems. Booyah! That is a great system right there, guys. Love both of those. So whatever you choose, that Canon camera, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You really can't. I mean, you're going to get your use out of those Hyper Seal tackle boxes, and you're definitely going to get your use out of those line bags. So it's awesome. All right, guys, let's start to wrap this thing up because I know you guys all want, 3 for 3 tonight. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, what are the betting odds on that? Like 3 for 3? Dang, it was a clean sweep. Okay. All right. I'll take the line system. Jose, yeah, I mean, it's killer. If you don't already have it, you have an iReel too. I mean, you already have everything that I could want. Well, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I get you. I totally get you. All right. So we talked about the nets. We talked about the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. Now, let's close it out with some Well, we'll get into the bags and then one more reel. So we have two bags to talk about, and they are the Bait Space. Let me put them up on the screen. Tackle bags. Again, we have several bags to show. Let's present them. Let's get it going. I'm not going to show all of them, but I will show the screens for you. So let's get up here. So what the first one we're going to show is this guy right here. It is the Bait Space Fishing Sling, as you can see, and I'll show you this one as an example on the camera. But now let me go ahead and show you the Bait Space Fishing bag. Okay, so this is more of a full-size bag. You can carry 2 rods on that system. You can carry a big water bottle or bladder. As you can see right here, you could put another rod on this side, or as this gentleman or lady is doing, they're outfitting it with a fillet knife. You have spaces to attach your pliers as well as your scissors. I mean, you can do lots of different tethering. See these buckles here? You could also take and buckle your Bait Space fishing line organizer and spooling system onto the back of that. It's a killer system right here, guys. It does have that cool breathable back on here. Same thing like we have in the sling. Now you have the sling model and you have the backpack model. I'm showing you the sling model in person, the backpack model on the screen. Backpack model is coming in at $79.95, and you get it as black camo, blue camo, khaki. You can get bag only at $79.95, or you can up it for $100. Pull the trigger on $100 with 4 of the tackle boxes right here. It will come with 4 3600 series style tackle boxes. No, it's not going to be coming with the Hypercell boxes, but in the future, who knows? Maybe for like $130, we'll see it with 4 3600 Hypercell boxes. Okay, that would be kind of gangster. I've had people ask me for that. Now, if we're talking about the Bait Space sling bag, that one's coming in at $49.95, and you can get it in a large with 2 3600 style trays, or you can get it small as a bag only. Okay, now coming in at $49.95 or $32.99 without tackle boxes. This guy's cool. You are still going to be able to put your water bottles on the side, still be able to attach your rod, or even if you wanted to put your fillet knife there, you still have the ability to add other accessories, and you have pockets on pockets on pockets on pockets. Now, let's open this Betty up, okay? It is cool. You have pockets on the inside, of course, on both sides, and then, of course, storage here. That also comes with your PVC style zipper bag. So you can put your soft plastics, you can put unopened terminal tackle packages in there, you can put worms. There's so many different options to choose from on what you want to store in those, and that is a removable binder. But then you also have a webbed pocket right here, guys. So that is a super awesome design coming in for the Bait Space tackle bag or tackle sling. Now, I know you guys have been hanging with me for quite a while, and I appreciate that. So let's wrap this up. What's the glizzy capacity on that bag? You know what, Jose? I'm glad you asked. Now, if we're talking normal glizzies, like just your standard Nathan's hot dogs, are we talking jumbo dogs? Are we talking Costco size hot dogs? And you know I love the Mondo glizzies. That's what I'm going to be packing with me in my backpack. All right, we'll have to answer that question some other time, but thank you, Jose, for that question. All right, guys, last but not least, let's wrap it up on this one. Of course, like I had mentioned before, iReel 2 is available for pre-sale. We've got all kinds of great options going on the website. Of course, there is, if you go back into the description of this video, you will see all the things that I kind of covered in the description. You can quickly click on them, go to those links, or if you guys want to just scroll through and pick through what is in that 12th anniversary sale, I ask that you do. I definitely ask that you do. Now, to close out the show, one of the first reels we came out with early on in our career, we've updated this thing quite a few times. It is one of the people's favorite. It should be called a people's champ right there with the Sharky 3. It is the Rover round traditional style baitcaster, guys. This thing is awesome. It does come with an audible line clicker. It's cool. You have version 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 available in right hand, left hand, red, or black. I'm showing you in my hands the black version, on screen the red version, guys. This sucker is awesome. And like I said, it has been updated several different times. Now, it's outfitted with an oversized power handle knob, depending on which series you get from the 40, 50, 90. It will vary on what you get there. It is set up with an exceptionally strong, durable brass pinion gear, brass main gear, and brass main shaft. And I'm going to just cruise through it. Higher line capacity. This thing has had the knurling etched down and the line capacity or the spool just to its max to give you guys the most amount of line. And of course, that line will vary depending on pound test line as well as size rover that you choose. Most of the people that are going to be using a rover are going to be packing this thing with some big weighted braid. Like I'm talking 65 to 80 pound braid, and it will handle it just fine. Big winching handle. Like I said, it's got an amazing drag system on here, guys. It's buttery smooth. I can't tell you how many people have caught massive fish on this. And I know the rover got it done for one of my old friends, Thomas Vines, who's no longer with us. He passed away last year. This was one of his favorite reels. He absolutely adored it. And he caught one of his personal best monster flatheads on the rover, took him for a ride. And that awesome carbon fiber drag just absolutely got it done for him on that monster flathead in the Salt River. So God rest your soul. Hope you're up there catching them monster flats with your heavenly Cast King rover. But guys, like I said, available in black or red, right or left-handed, 40, 50, 60, 70, all the way up to a 90 series reel available. Now, what is a 90 coming in at? $82.99. What is a 40 coming in at? $51.99. So you guys got a broad spectrum to choose from. Add it to your cart. Take advantage of some of the different bundle deals that you can do, plus add to those discounts, guys, and celebrate the 12 years that Cast King has been a part of our lives, guys. It has been awesome. It's been a great ride for me. I appreciate it. But speaking of rides, I have a long drive, and my wife has a long ride to Texas starting tomorrow morning. So we've already been on air for over an hour. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, especially on a special date and time. I know this is big for a lot of you guys back east. This is prime time for your guys' Saturday night. Thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in, whether it was via Facebook or YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. I've been with Cast King since the beginning. I have no plans of going anywhere. These guys love me. I love them. And I love you guys, the fans, the anglers, everything. I appreciate it. It's been a fun 12 years. Jose, I think we might need to get another road cone. There's a story on that one that's fun. And you know what? We got another classic. We got another iCast. Red Crest is coming up. I opted out for Red Crest because I have too much of a busy schedule coming up, but I will be at the classic next week. If you guys see me on the highway starting tomorrow from Arizona to New Mexico to Texas with the white Ford pulling the gray and purple Cast King champion, give me a honk and a wave. And if you're at the classic, come see myself and Jose and Nikki and the rest of the Cast King crew. We're going to have Brent Chapman in the house. We're going to have, I think we're going to have everybody but Skeet Reese in the house. Bill Dance is going to be with us. It's going to be a great time. Scott Canterbury is going to be there. I believe Will Davis Jr. is going to be there. We've got quite a crew of people that's going to be there. Plus, we will have an amazing booth showcasing the new iReel 2 pre-sales happening today, guys. Jump on it. That's going to do it for me, guys. Make sure you're following us at Cast King USA on TikTok. Crazy good deals going on in their TikTok shop, different from what we have on Facebook and YouTube deals that you saw tonight via the Cast King website and Amazon. Always check us out on Amazon's Pro Shop. If you're following us on Instagram, you know it's Cast King USA or Cast King Community. And if you're watching right now, you already know Cast King on Facebook or YouTube. Click that notification and subscribe button, and I will see you guys at a special time next week, Wednesday, on the water. I might go live Tuesday as well on the water in Texas. I'm going to fish Lake Waco. That's my goal. So long as nature and life don't get in the way, I'm going to try to fish Lake Waco on Tuesday, and then Lake Ray Roberts with 2 special guests on Wednesday. We'll be live. Guys, make sure you're tuning in. Not sure the times. I'm going to try to narrow that down as it goes. It's also going to depend on weather and everything going on. And then, of course, the rest of the week, I will be at the Classics. So come see me, guys. Thank you very much. It's always been my pleasure to be right here with you guys for the last couple of years. God, I don't even know how many years I've been doing this live. It's over 5 for sure. But I've been with Cast King since the beginning of 12 years. Whew. It's been a fun ride. I've got no plans of going anywhere, and neither does Cast King, guys. Innovative technology just going up. So, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you next week. Special date and time. Guys, watch out for Nikki. She's going to be going live this week too. She's going to be covering a lot of the stuff that I covered, but and only a style that Nikki can do. She may have some other giveaways for you, so you guys are definitely going to want to give her a shot. Again, like I said, if you guys are watching the rebroadcast, do me a favor and share, comment, and like. And if you're watching live, you already know the drill. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week at the Classic. I'm out.